What up, though? What up, though? And welcome to another edition of the CYPT podcast, the podcast of the strongest, fastest, most powerful print shop on this side of the Eastern Seaboard. We switching it up a little bit this week. We got Bree in the house.
Hey.
Bree, what's the
How's it
deal?
going? I'm just chilling today.
Just chilling today. We up in here burning the midnight oil again.
Literally. It's past my bedtime.
Yeah, we had to do it though, because we didn't do it last week. So, oh man, this week we talking about pricing and why people pay what they pay
Right?
for particular shirts.
She paid what?
She paid what for this shirt? I mean, but people want like items in a hurry, which kind of you got to put a rush charge on that.
Right?
And I mean, it is what it is, right? That's why we up here this late. So,
Exactly.
what do you think about when people pay exorbitant prices for like name brand shirts like Gucci, Fendi? Do you think it's worth it? Like, do you do that? Do you?
Personally, no. I do understand it sometimes if it's a certain look you're going for or event or something, but I'm not paying $400 for a shirt.
400, and this is not now. If you can afford it,
Yeah.
I think, it might be. It depends on your status level. But if you making, not making that much money, you roughly getting maybe just say $30,000-$40,000 a year, right? And you purchasing a T-shirt for $400. To me, that just really doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But people do it, and
They do. That's why I said for like an event or occasion or something like
I mean,
that.
an
Photo
occasion,
shoot,
a photo shoot.
maybe.
Well, when my son went to graduation, I was like, "You paid what for what?" But it came out my pocket though. The wife was like, "Yeah, that's what they do nowadays." But I couldn't believe like the prices that they pay for things. So, what do you think about? What do you think about it, Lance? We got Lance over here. I'm sorry I didn't introduce him.
It's your boy Lance behind the camera.
Yeah. What you think about it, Lance?
I mean, like you said, it's a time and place for everything. I bought some Gucci. So I got my granddad to give me $500 for some shoes.
I remember those shoes you had. Dude.
Yeah.
They was like diamond Gucci's or whatever. How much did you pay for those shoes?
$700.
$700.
$700. I only wore them like a handful of times.
Oh, okay. You still get some wear out of it though.
Yeah, I mean, it got a spot on it now, so it's not the same.
you know it's there.
I know it's there. I see it.
Yeah.
I mean, but they Gucci and these big name brands. Some of them they have really high material, like durability and the uniqueness. Like they're giving you some type of material you can't get anywhere else. So like some people like to get belts from Louis Vuitton because of the leather that they have, and Gucci. So sometimes it's worth it, but other times I do see like people just trying to impress others, and like they get like a sense of like luxury behind it, like they feel better about themselves or feel like they have the money because they wearing this expensive stuff that people with money can wear.
You remember the time that lady came in here and she had for her son. Her son was 4 years old. He's having a birthday party, and she brought a Gucci shirt in here to get Spider-Man on the back of it, like heat pressed. So I say, yeah, we went through everything, the write up and what she wanted, his name and whatnot. So I reached in the bag and I pulled out the shirt, and the tag was still hanging on it. I looked at the tag, and the tag said $400. This was a 5T.
Could last like 6
So
months.
I'm like, it's no way you about to put Spider-Man on the back of this shirt. And I said, ma'am, let me explain something to you. I really don't want to do this shirt because whatever can happen will happen. I really believe in Murphy's Law. And if I mess this shirt up, like, not saying I mess up shirts, but if anything happened to this shirt, like, that's $400.
Responsible for that.
I'm not responsible for brought in garments. So, but she got it done anyway. But like, just to put Spider-Man, and this is a 1 day. I mean, she say he's only wearing it. He's only wearing it for 1 day.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. But we have had people come in and on a custom T-shirt. What do you think is the highest that someone paid for a T-shirt here in the history of Can You Picture This? Just take a wild guess.
Move the mic up a little bit too.
Yeah, put the mic up a little bit.
So like,
Now you
for a one-time wear T-shirt,
well, it's just a T-shirt, regardless if they're
In
gonna wear it
probably
one
like
time.
175.
$175.
Like all over front and back.
So you've been working here for a couple of years, right? On and off, right?
Yeah, on and off.
So is that the highest that what's the highest you've witnessed someone pay for a T-shirt?
I think somewhere around that.
175. What?
Or maybe it wasn't 175, but I know it was all over. Those are the most expensive T-shirts that I know
Mm-hmm.
are for the all overs. Front and back 145. Maybe might be a little extra because they want to get something extra.
Would you do that? Is that reasonable for you? What they got is the perceived value. Like was that a good value for what they got?
Because I see what you guys do. Yes.
Okay.
Have I ever paid 145 for a shirt?
Okay. So you know what it takes, what we put all into it,
Right.
why it costs 145.
Mm-hmm. The work that goes into it, being on a designer level, I think is worth the price.
So if you were say like if you had a birthday party or it was your birthday, your big day, is that something that you would splurge on? Is a all over custom shirt? You would do it?
Probably, or like a dress or something, just an outfit in general. Yeah.
Yeah, you would. Okay. What about like Gucci's? What is that? What's that? The gallery department.
Mm-hmm.
You heard of that one?
I did. We were talking about it the other day.
So it's just the word gallery department. And how much are those shirts?
$250.
$250.
Or a Tez, right? That's what
Well, we call it we call it Tez, but
Tez.
it's just
the print process.
pretty much like a screen printed
Pocket sized.
pocket
I
size
didn't know it was
print,
pocket
and
size.
Pocket size.
the material of the shirt is really not all that great. We have high end T-shirts here at the store that's better than
They sell.
what they sell. So I can actually print that same with the same font and everything and on a better T-shirt and sell it to you for 10 times cheaper. But they wouldn't want that.
No.
Not the brand.
It's not the brand.
It's a lifestyle.
And what was the other one? Supreme.
Mm-hmm.
That was one that was back in the day. Well,
That's still kind of going now, too.
Now, you had experts that would be able to determine, like, is this a real Supreme shirt? Even if it was a high, they knew, like, this is official. So I don't know how they would know, because I look at it and, you know, me being in the game for as long as I have been there, I can see it. They can put the two shirts side by side and they would be able to tell. But I guess what, like, they have people that know how to determine if Rolex watch is for real, so, or Gucci or Fendi, so they trained in these specific areas to know. But to the, like, average person, nobody gonna know, except if they you got to have all the elements. So it might come with some tags that's heavy or something that, you know, you take out of the box, or it might have a sewn tag on the side or something like that, but still can be emulated because, you know, over in China, they know how to do it all, so they can knock off something really that simple. But like gallery department, anybody wanting a gallery department, that's elementary.
Yeah.
Supreme, That's elementary. That's just like simple words.
Yeah, you wouldn't even think those type of like companies would take off from
I
their
don't,
design.
and so I guess they get like somebody, an influencer or somebody to wear the shirt. So when people they like to follow people. So when they see somebody, oh, he had on that, so I'm gonna get it too. So they go out and pay those exorbitant amounts of money. But back to the highest T-shirt that was ever sold, it was like $450 for a T-shirt.
That you sold?
Yeah, for a
What
T-shirt.
they get on it?
Well, first of all, it was something that like some other shop messed up, and they had this ideal in their head that they wanted, and that shop didn't come through, and they needed it. Like it was time. It was closing time for me, and she was like, please, can you do it, please? And I said, let me see what you got. She had about 50 pictures, and she wanted them collaged together and all this. She wanted sparkle, glitter, all kind of media put on this shirt. And I was like, I'm gonna have to charge you a rush fee because you need this in an hour. So we gotta have him, and him stay. So we all gotta put in on this shirt to get it done. And she was like, okay. Really, we really didn't want to do it because it was late and we wanted to go home. And she paid it. So
I feel like that's different though. Like you paying that price for something custom that nobody else has.
nobody has it.
I would do something like that. But I'm going to get a T-shirt that I might walk down the street and like 3 other people have it. Or
Yeah.
not down the street.
No, I get what you're saying because there's no uniqueness to it.
Yeah.
Everybody can have it. Yeah. That's where I find like our value comes from. Is like you getting something nobody's gonna ever see.
Exactly.
Again, they can't come in here and buy it. This is something you came up with. It got your name on it. It's got your ideas on it. So it's a big difference to me getting a shirt like that. I'd rather spend the money on custom personally than like high brand trying to like impress people because I feel that value from like getting
It has
it
more
with design.
sentimental value too, depending on what you're getting it for.
Yeah. So people do come in with shirt ideas or whatever, and it means a lot to them. So they really don't care about price.
Mm-hmm. I've had a few people say like nobody else can get this shirt, right?
Right.
Like
No, that's custom. We won't sell it to nobody else. This is straight for you. What about like some people get shirts really cheap at places? They spend like $5. They go to Walmart and get like a nice shirt. So we got to talk about that too. So
yeah, people really go to Walmart and cashing out and get like 8 outfits for $30.
Yeah, but the quality is kind of okay sometimes.
Right.
I peruse through Walmart, look at their clothes, and be like, "Dang, let me pick this up. Like this is a nice T-shirt, and it's $5. Sometimes it's like a plain T-shirt might cost you more than a printed T-shirt that you buy at Walmart. So I guess it's just a person.
Yeah.
Some people not gonna buy it, and then sometimes people come in the store. And they're like, what? I ain't paying that for that. What about those?
Yeah, I mean we get those here and there, but I've started to realize that you can't really adjust your budget to other people's like budget when it comes to you knowing your worth and your value.
Right.
And we keep the prices pretty fair, so it's not like we have prices that only certain people or options that only certain people can get to. We have like a list of options. We have like from cheap to expensive. So for me, the prices are good. So when people like usually are not agreeing with the price, I try to offer them like those cheaper solutions that we do have to kind of like meet them in the
So
middle.
somebody coming in with like, they want a Rolls Royce, but you would just sell them a GM or something like
Yeah,
that.
they coming into the dealership. They got a 300 credit score, and they like,
They
what
want-
can I get?
Yeah.
Nothing. Like,
Inside in their head, they like, they want the, or they buying a house, they want the big mansion, and it's like, well, this gonna cost you $3,000 a month,
yeah.
and no. And then we like, we got this house over here. No, I don't want that.
Yeah.
But we got something for you. So all levels, we got something for you.
And you're gonna miss some people too. Some people just not gonna agree with what you think the price should be.
Right.
Yeah.
And we do have customers that come in and get those one-off, shirts that, like a Gucci shirt that they don't make in like companies kind of discriminate on big people.
They do.
So like you won't be able to get like a 4X or a 3X in a Gucci shirt or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
They make like 10 of those.
they don't make none.
Oh,
They
wow.
go up to a 2X and that's it, because it's like they don't want their brand made for a bigger person. So they just don't make it. Which is, it's not cool.
Yeah.
But we can.
Right. And do.
Let's get all of that business.
Yeah, so can you make this shirt? Yeah. I ain't supposed to, but I'll make you one. Yeah. So, what other things, like as far as price in the shop, do you think that customers pay a reasonable, well, a reasonable price? Like what do we offer in the shop that customers pay? That I don't. What am I trying to say?
Well, I think you should probably go into like how you come up with the prices for like the T-shirts and like
So,
the different options people want.
So we definitely have to have an option for everybody. So if like you say, if you can't afford the Cadillac, we have something else for you, which is not that much. So anywhere from $30 for our cheapest T-shirt, custom, up to like $145. That's the Cadillac. That's the most expensive T-shirt that we have.
Yeah.
It's all over, pictures, front and back, and all that. And we pretty much do all types of printing.
I do agree. I think we have like better quality shirts, because I've seen some all overs, and the like T-shirts look like like just regular T-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
But the 100% polyester, and they could be polyester too, but that shiny look, it makes it look a little better.
That used to be, people didn't like the shiny look. Now they start to like the shiny look. They wanted like a all over, but they wanted it still looking like a cotton T-shirt. Mm-hmm. And they do make polyester shirts that feels like that, but people kind of got away from it.
I'm glad.
But you don't like that look? I like that look.
I like the ones we do better.
You like the one?
I like the material better.
Yeah. Did you see? Have you seen the other ones that look like cotton and it's still all over? Yeah, pretty cool.
It's not. They do look cool too, and it looks like just like a T-shirt that you got printed all over.
Yeah.
So it don't give like a canvas type of vibe.
Yeah.
It looks different.
It's late,
It is late.
and we did do the podcast.
We did do a podcast.
We did the podcast, so we're gonna wrap it up right now and call it a night.
Sounds good.
Any last remarks?
Any last remarks? What you got? You got something for me, Bree?
If you have locks, oh,
Go ahead, put your commercial in.
it's said you got something for me. I was about to shout out.
Go ahead. Tell everybody about what you do too.
Alrighties. Okay, I do locks, color, dye, retwist, maintenance, start. You could check out my Instagram at Locked by Bria. That's about it.
You want to get one of these expensive shirts for your
Of course I do. I really want an apron. I want an apron.
You want an apron? Okay. When you need it?
Monday.
Monday?
End of day.
End of day? So we don't got to give you a rush charge. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up, and that's it for today.
This has been fun.
All right.
Guys.
All right.
You have just listened to the Can You Picture This podcast? The podcast for the strongest, fastest, most powerful t-shirt/print shop on this side of the Eastern Seaboard. You can catch us in the heart of Detroit, Greenfield and Grand River, Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Our address is 14223 Greenfield Road, Detroit, Michigan 48227. Our phone number is 313-273-5000. Peace.
Peace.
Can you picture this? Right, baby, good looking, baby. CYP got numbers. I see y'all. Yeah. Can you picture this?